All right, something interesting has come up, and I'm going to touch up on it real quick. We talked about the 3 guys who jumped 6ix9ine. One of the guys has actually been freed, and his case has been dropped due to lack of evidence, and this is his side of the story.
I just wanted to address the whole 6ix9ine situation. For the people that know me, that actually know the real me, I know I can care less about street politics. I could care less about fame. And I am not in no demon time. Literally, for the last 3 months, I've been off all social media platforms. Mid-January, I deactivated every little thing you could think of. Because I've just been focused on 2 things for the last 3 months. I've just been focused on getting right with God and financial freedom. Literally, the day of the incident, I was at home preparing for Bible study, and I have 8 witnesses that can attest to that. And the day they walked me out of my house like I'm a killer in front of all my neighbors with their 6 detectives, their assault rifles, and German Shepherd, I was literally at home doing an FTMO challenge, which is a test for traders to get funded. And 8 days before I was supposed to get baptized. What I'm going through is straight ridiculous.
They arrested Anthony Maldonado because the attackers allegedly used Anthony's key card to get into the gym. The 2 guys with beards apparently had guest passes, and I assume they just ran into the gym because they're not worried about trespassing. I mean, they are in there to stomp somebody. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go senselessly beat down 6ix9ine into a bloody pulp. Sir, you gotta check in first. Oh yeah, of course, wouldn't want to break any rules. It's like robbing a bank, but waiting in line first. Breaking into a house, but taking off your shoes so you don't track mud. That would be impolite. And these guys did nothing to hide their identities. Wear a hat, sunglasses, face mask. These guys didn't care if they got caught. Now the guy that they were with totally resembled Anthony. Straight down lineup, goatee facial hair, and the gold chain. There's about 8 million dudes who fit that description. Anthony and this dude do look a lot alike. They both got the gold chains, and I look closely and this dude's eyes are a little different. And Anthony usually wears a cross. It kind of looks like this dude had a custom chain. And my theory is maybe this guy walked into LA Fitness and the people in the front desk thought it was Anthony. And Anthony's alibi is that during the time of the attack, he was at Bible study. And at first, that made me think he did it. I know people who use religion purposely to make themselves seem more innocent. Someone should test him to see if he's actually Catholic. Do the bless us our Lord and these thy gifts, see if he actually knows it. But apparently, he actually was at Bible study during the attack. According to this interview with 1090 Jake, he had 8 witnesses in his Bible study who confirmed that during the night he was actually studying with them. So that's crazy the police didn't investigate that. He ran into the 2 guys who did it in county jail.
God used me to help people while I was in there.
Right.
And the 2 guys was in there. The first time I ever met these guys, the guys from the
So
video.
you're talking about, just so we clear, these 2 guys were in jail with you.
Yeah, as soon as I got picked up and they took me to county, they put me in the holding cell with them. I look at them, they look at me, and they look at me real hard, bro. They're like, you look like the guy, but you're not the guy. They're like, what are you in here for, bro? And I told them, I'm in here because of this whole 6ix9ine thing. And they started laughing, bro. They started laughing their ass off, bro. Because they're like, now I've seen it all. You're the first guy in jail that I've ever known that was actually innocent. They were laughing their asses off, and they told me too. Look, when we go to court, we're gonna tell them it wasn't you. But the thing is, we're gangsters, bro. We're not sure if they're gonna take our word for it, but we're gonna let the judge know that it wasn't you at the scene. And like I said, I wasn't there. Period. Right. I was at my home doing a Bible study for my team. And look, I even have it right here. The case dropped because of insufficient evidence. I wasn't there point blank, period.
Now, I do believe Anthony is innocent. After looking at his Instagram, he does seem sincere about being a Christian. He has Bible verses that date back years, videos of him talking about trading.
A little bit of information, just in case you guys haven't realized yet, we're already in a recession. President Biden hasn't said anything about it because the second he does, everybody realizes how much he's messing up. And you know what happens in a recession? Only two types of people make money. That's people in agriculture and traders.
It just doesn't seem like he's a street dude. I do have questions. Did the people working at the gym, the witnesses, 6ix9ine himself, did any of them say that these aren't the same two guys? It's really interesting to me. The camera footage was blurry. Maybe the witnesses falsely identified the attacker as Anthony because they look so similar. And come to think of it, it's hard to remember somebody's face if you've only seen them once. So the witnesses probably did falsely point out Anthony. I kind of feel bad for him. He might go to a job interview and they'll think he's some kind of gang dude, and that's a tough reality. You could be accused of something, have the charges dropped, and people will still think you're guilty. But what do you guys think? You think he's actually innocent, or do you think he played the system? Let me know. I'm out.